If you've ever worn a kilt, you know what the question is. Well, that's a big part of today's topic, Everyday KT 428. The kilt, underwear, the question, and when it goes too far. As I, in the back of my mind, expected, last night, the went too far happened, as usually does when going out to a bar. I was out there, kilted, sitting at a bar, having a moderately quiet drink. A couple of friends that were at the bar. And, of course, what happens? Lo and behold, couple of girls, women, walked up. Obviously, they'd been enjoying St. Patrick's Day, and they wanted to know what was under the kilt. I'm like, I didn't feel like answering them, so I didn't. And they kept pressing the issue. Calling me, well, actually, I don't think they called me anything, but the inferences were there. And they were very unhappy that I would not acquiesce to their desires to understand and to know firsthand what I was wearing under my kilt. Again, it's none of their business. There's a time and there's a place, and a good number of kilted folks who would be more than happy to entertain their questions and see where that line of questioning takes them. I was not in that mood. I was there trying to just enjoy a rare night out, and maybe a Guinness or two. That's it. Not out looking for any trouble, not looking for any shenanigans, not looking for, well, damn near anything but the bar that I had already found with a very adept bartender who happened to know how to pour a Guinness properly. Everything I was looking for was sitting right there, right in front of me. And these two decided to take it upon themselves to turn my quiet, mostly uneventful, yet peaceful, pleasant, and exactly what I was looking for evening into yet another episode of What the Hell is Under the Kilt. Not entertaining, not fun. Ultimately, I left the bar because I was just like, you know what? I just don't want to deal with this. So, no big deal. But what does that mean? Why am I even bringing this up? It's because the whole, I believe that the sexual revolution, as it were, is coming full circle. Where some years ago, that shoe was on the other foot. Guys were running around, being asses, doing all kinds of stupid things. Now, it's gone the other way. If I had done the same thing last night, I might have wound up in jail. Just because I'm a guy and I asked that question. It seems that the women these days, or actually, not women, just people in general these days, think it's totally fine and totally normal and totally okay to bug the crap out of the guy in the kilt just because he's there wearing a kilt. Doesn't matter what he's doing. Doesn't matter what he's trying to do. He could be sitting there at the corner, at the bar, relaxing, doing nothing. Be at the library. It happens. So, for those of you who are kilted out there, I suggest very thick skin and not taking it to heart, because the people asking are either ignorant or being just plain stupid, or they have a mission in mind and you happen to be the entirety of that mission. And if that's the case, well, proceed as you see fit. That's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do in that case. But if you're on the other side, where you're the ones who have to know, why? I'm pretty sure everybody took biology in 7th grade. Pretty sure most people understand human anatomy well enough to understand what's under there. I understand the curiosity, the fascination, and all of that other shenanigans. But to publicly go up and ruin someone's night because of your curiosity, and to turn that person into a little more than a slab of meat, simply put there for your entertainment and your enjoyment, that's bullshit. So, yeah, great St. Patrick's Day up until the end. And then I'm just like, what the hell? And of all places, you know, most people, when they think of those kind of things, they're thinking, oh, that must have been a hillbilly redneck town. No. Not even close. Not even close. So with that, we'll see what the Kiltology does for today. Well, here we go. It kind of matches. Kiltology number 298. Futility. It's in volume 2. It's on Amazon. Kiltology. Go buy a copy. It is completely futile, however you decide to pronounce it, to attempt to raise 2 young kids to be successful, tolerant of others, and well-mannered, while at the same time trying not to offend the sensibilities of the politically correct masses of our polite society. For up to this Kilty, we dial it back about 60 years where everyone was responsible for their actions, had to deal with the real and immediate consequences of those actions, and actually lost a real competition to someone who was more prepared than they were. Taking responsibility for your actions. That's the whole reason yesterday sucked. Well, at least that last few minutes. That's why. People did not understand consequences and the fact that they had to be actual adults, not kindergartners out playing with Play-Doh. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Tomorrow's Monday. Make sure you got plenty of coffee. And for those of you who had to deal with the same kind of crap yesterday from the crazy people who have nothing better to do than to try to reach up our kilts, well, I hope you had a better night, and I hope that you were able to deal with it and have found a way to address such issues with grace and some sense of, I'm not even sure what, but you're still sane and still in one piece and are not scared away from wearing your kilt out. So I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have an awesome night. Tomorrow will be a badass Monday. It is going to be awesome. I'm making fudge. I have people to deliver it to. I have work clients I've got to get back in touch with because the storm's mostly over. Things are all cleaned up and back to normal. And life will be wonderful. So you guys have a kick-ass day. Have an awesome evening. Get some rest. And I'll see you tomorrow. Be strong. Put a kilt on.